What's up guys, Rob at Optimal Bodies. First of all, very proud and happy to announce, got my own personal sponsor and sponsor to represent the Optimal Bodies business, Daym Fitness, DAYM. So big thanks to them. They're a new up and coming business that are selling gym clothes, gym wear, fitness clothing for people that are involved in the gym and fitness industry, or you just want to wear something that looks like you train. But we work hard in the gym, why not look good whilst doing it also? So big thanks for sending over these clothes. I got a hoodie. I'll show you a couple of the other things they've got me. It's got a nice t-shirt down across the bottom. That's also across the bottom of my hoodie, but you can't see on the camera. Nice beanie as well. So, and just checking it out, it's really nice material, good fit, and very happy with them. So check them out. At the moment, you can make your orders across on their Facebook page. That's Daym Fitness, DAYM, and quote Rob10 and get a 10% discount. So check out all their products on there at the moment. The website I believe has been launched this week, so I'll give you information on that in the future. But at the moment, check them out. So big thanks to them. Okay, today's video. Too often you see people in the gym doing repetitive stuff, day in, day out, weeks, months, years, just doing the same thing. It's usually maybe a program they've been given by the trainer, or they've copied the friends, or they're just following the friends. And most people are in there, let's be honest, to look good. But it's good to have a specific goal. So I want to give you a few things I call the principles of training to be able to maximise your training in order to get your specific goal. So whether it's fat loss, muscle building, endurance, you just want to look good, fitness, health, or if it's sport specific, you're a footballer, cricket, squash, rugby, whatever it may be, you need to tailor your training around this, and you need to be able to monitor it. So I'm going to give you a few principles to be able to do that. So I want you to think of the analogy, or the, I think it's called an anagram, sport fit. So the S is specificity. So the training needs to be specific, as it says. So as I said, if you're a footballer, study footballing, watch pro footballers, watch their training, see what they do. They're going to be doing anything that's involved within the game. So it involves a lot of sprinting, a lot of high endurance. You've got to be able to last that 90 minutes or more, if there's extra time, etc. Strength, power, that sort of thing. So they're the sort of things that should be in your training. You shouldn't just be lifting weights in the gym willy-nilly and not knowing what you're doing. So if you're a bodybuilder, your aim is to get big as lean as possible. So go on YouTube, look at bodybuilding workouts, look at what the pros are doing, and use that as a guide. Be specific. The P is progression. So you need to be able to monitor it. So a good way of doing this, get a little notepad, little diary. You don't have to carry it around in the gym with you. If you can write it down after and before the gym, write down what you've been doing in the gym. So if it's towards the football, if you're doing sprints, say you ran 100 meters in 12 seconds, write it down, try and beat it next time. If you want to be a bodybuilder, you want to get big, strong, power lifter, write down what you lifted, how many reps, the weight, how many sets, even your rest periods. Try and beat that next time, even if it's only by 2.5 kilograms, something like that. Over the years, it's gonna add up to a big amount. So it needs to be progressive. Give your body a reason to adapt. If you do the same thing week in, week out, it's just gonna stay the same. You're not giving it a stimulus to grow, to get stronger, bigger, faster, leaner, etc. O is overload. So what this means is you need to push your body further, as I've just mentioned, than you have done before. So if you can squat, say you could squat 100 kilos for 10 reps, if you do it every week, your body's not going to change. It's already adapted to be able to do that. It can even go backwards. So you need to overload the muscle, overload the system, the nervous system, all your physiology, to force your body to change. So that's the same as the progression, adding a little bit of weight, trying to go faster, doing more reps, overload, go to failure, give your body a reason to change. Okay, so the R is reversibility. What this means is, if say you spend 3 years getting the body you want, 3 years building your body up, getting that strength and muscle, unfortunately, if you stop giving your body the stimulus, it's got no reason to adapt. So what happens is you get reversibility, so you go backwards. As we all know, we'll have time off the gym, start to lose some of them gains, strength. That's when most people are like, oh, I need to get back in the gym, I'm starting to put a bit of fat on. So reversibility it's very real, can happen. So you just need to be consistent. Still put your rest days in, but don't have too much time off, otherwise you're just going to go back to square one. Okay. And last one is tedium, which is basically boredom. Make the training interesting. Otherwise, a lot of studies show that if you don't keep changing things, people get bored, and that's the reason they quit. The willpower might be good, but you need to make it changeable each time. Make it interesting. Do something different. If you're doing barbells one week, switch to dumbbells. If you're doing bilateral things, so that's using a barbell. Do some unilateral stuff. Work one side at a time. Use resistance bands. Do explosive movements. Plyometrics. That sort of thing. Don't have to stick to the same stuff. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for failure. Same with your diet. Change your food around. Don't have to be chicken breast, broccoli, almonds, whatever you may be having. Eat different stuff every day, as long as it stays in your macronutrient profile. So if you've got like your MyFitnessPal or anything, protein, carbs and fat, they're still going to be very similar. You're hitting them amounts, but just keep it interesting. Try something different, try a different meat, that sort of thing. Try a different carbohydrate, you're still going to get the same total amount. Okay, and the FI, it's TT, is also, these are things you need to be able to change. So, frequency. You need to go to the gym a certain amount of times a week to make it progressible. You can't just do it once one week after you might go hell for leather, you might do too much. You've got to know your frequency. So you'll find that sweet spot between you're doing enough but not too much that you really burn your body out, you feel knackered, you're not getting the gains, you can't sleep, that sort of thing. You've got all these stresses in life adding up. So make sure your frequency is not too much, not too little. I is intensity. Make it intense. Goes back to the other things, your progression overload. If you're not getting a sweat on, you're not pushing yourself, you're not giving your body a reason to change, keep the intensity high. Don't slack off just because you've reached your goals. So, I've bench pressed 100 kilos. Let's get it up to 150, get up to 200. Why not? People can do it, so can you. Okay, so it's frequency, intensity. Time is how long you're in the gym for. Know how much time you're in there. Know your sweet spot. An hour might be spot on. Half an hour might not be enough. An hour and a half just might burn you out. So find your sweet spot, play around with it, and just keep the body guessing. Frequency, intensity, time, and the type of training you're doing. So whether it's strength training, sprint training, agility, speed, that goes back to the beginning. Make that specific to your sport, your whatever you want to call it, bodybuilding, I class it as a sport, whatever your athleticism is, whatever you're doing, make the type right. Okay, so specificity, progression, overload, reversibility, tedium, frequency, intensity, time, type. So you remember those. If you've got all of them in place, you can have a really decent program. If you want a program writing, you struggle to write one yourself, or there's so much mismatching information on the internet, contradicting stuff, get in touch with us, Optimal Bodies. Please like and share the page. Check out Daym Fitness, DAYM. Check out their Facebook page. Quote Rob10 for a discount. Cheers for listening, guys. See you next time.